Hi there everyone, and welcome to a somewhat special video here in this review series that I'm doing. The reason this one is a little bit special is because today's song is from Italy, and Italy is usually, just... I seem to have a tendency to absolutely adore their songs here. So this one in particular is called Fai Rumore by Diodato from Italy then. And Diodato actually performed a song a few years back called Adesso, which I absolutely adore. So I'm a little bit excited on this one. And this is going to be a little bit of a long one since it's special. I'll get to that when we get there. But yeah, I hope you stick with me to the end. I will stop talking, so we'll just get right into listening to this song right here. And I've noticed this music video is a little longer. It's very romantic opening. The chord swap. His vocals work really well with the chords here. I love that chord. They flatten the major third to a minor chord. It's so scaled down, really nice. The arpeggio going on in the background, it's a little bit digital in that input, but then you have the strings and piano. He's really belting out these vocals, so much emotion. Feels really honest, Oh, the chord. It's really striking me. Okay. Drums and bass joining in here. A little bit static in the pattern. I think the piano and the strings are really what keeps everything together. We've got some harmonies on the vocal here. It's flowing really nicely. We've got some electric guitar here in the left ear joining in, building something into this. What an impact this chorus has. It's so striking. It's really tangible in that sense. It really hits me. It's quite interesting how they've incorporated so many digital inputs as well. Great harmonies. This beautiful part here. How everything is going, a bit more explosive in the instrumental, and then you have the piano harmonized with this chanting vocal background. Built so well. You've got the strumming feeling here in the rhythm as well. It's so hard-hitting. I like how the piano is still kind of in the central as well. The falsetto. So nice. It was kind of abrupt, but I like how the piano still kept the same rhythm going through the outro, so it kind of smoothed. It made it a smooth transition going down there to the closing. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, I was not disappointed with this one. Alright, so many things to talk about this one. Ooh. First of all, the chord progression there that keeps throughout the whole song, really. It's not really, you know, out there in a massive sense, but just this this transition from the third to the fourth chord where they flatten the major third into a minor chord. It's so effective. There are songs that do it, but you know, in Eurovision you kind of don't get them that often, and it's such a nice transition, and it worked so well with how everything tied together in this song. So that is just a massive plus right from the beginning. Felt, you know, how everything then kind of moved together, you know, with the instrumentation really just building on top. The choruses were super explosive, even though I think mainly the drums and the bass was so restrained, but you still had the whole soundstage was really occupied with ambience and atmospheric instruments. So just everything tied together so well, and the vocals were still in the focus, and they really shone through, so that everything around it just became, you know, kind of a moving ambience. So it tied together so well there, structure-wise, flawless. Really, I think this is spot on how to structure or construct a really solid power ballad, because you don't have these drop downs, you don't have these abrupt switches between. You just start off really softly and then you build, and you don't really let go of the constant building feeling, because, you know, in the breakdown here, it's not really a breakdown, it's more of a, you know, just a continuation of the second chorus, which will lead into the final chorus. And it does it in a way that does not make it repetitive, because it switches up, it removes the vocal melody, it switches the melody to, you know, these simple piano harmonics with the octaves, and then you know, this kind of backing vocal, filler vocal, really, in a sense, that really fits the whole ambience of the music, that where it keeps going. It's really striking in that sense. I absolutely adored, I think, everything about this song. And I kind of had my mindset on the fact that I would like it before I started listening to it, just because of my expectations are always so high. But this had something special, and it felt so polished and so perfected. There was really nothing that I think anyone should change with a song like this, because it felt so authentic. And I'm thinking, like, the thing I reacted to mostly, like, in a skeptical way, were the drums when they joined in, and kind of how they felt a little bit static, a little bit draggy. They didn't build a lot of energy into it. They were mostly there kind of as placeholders, it felt. But then when you kind of, I think that the introduction part of the drums made me feel that way, but then, you know, you got used to them, and throughout the song they became a part of it to create this whole atmosphere. I just think that maybe when introducing them, that could have been done maybe with a little bit more assurance. Really make sure that, okay, notice that these are coming in here, because now it just feels like, okay, we're adding drums so that we can build some energy. So that's my only little criticism on this one. Now I will move on to why this video is a little bit special, because my friend Santi recommended me to also listen to the version of this song where he performs it in Arena di Verona. And because it's Italy, I just had to. I can't pass up an opportunity like that. So if you just wanted to hear my first impressions of the song, bye-bye. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. But for everyone who wants to stick around and watch this live performance as well, let's go. I just can't wait to hear the song again. That's the main thing, I think. I'm guessing we're gonna have a long intro, because this is 4 minutes long.
Sai che cosa penso? Che non dovrei pensare.
Something I've tend to notice as well with Italian performance is that the vocals are always on point vocal, like live. He sounds just the same here as in the studio version, so far at least. The strings are introduced really nicely. There's such a smooth smooth input on them. Beautiful. I'm liking that arpeggio there. The digital input is unexpected but really effective. The vocal is so convincing. It's so heartfelt, and the melody is somewhat simplistic, but I think just everything how it goes together with everything surrounding it and his delivery makes it so striking. I'm liking how the drums sound in this version much more. They're filtered out. They don't feel so dry. Okay, we're building them in now. This is better though, and we have the electric guitar just doing these small strums. We're building some energy into it. It's moving really nicely into the chorus. You know, the effective percussion hits, just getting the chorus going. I mean, the strings play such a huge part in this. And what a performance this is. Really, such a shame that we can't see this, you know, on the stage in Eurovision, because it's such a authentic performance. The drum fills. This is, so far from the songs I've heard from this year, this is the most brilliant part in any of the songs. It flows so naturally into this segment. I don't get it. It's so perfect. I think that some people might consider it to get a little bit repetitive at this point, but I'm just enjoying every minute of it because it's so striking. The chorus works so well. And I'm really also loving how the piano is so constant throughout the whole song. It makes it feel so cohesive. And you still keep it here. And I don't know why, but this outro reminds me a little bit of like a Radiohead-esque. With his vocal style and how the piano is so stripped down when you've come from an explosive part. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? And we're just waiting for it to be over. I guess it is over. Oh, he did a little movement. Yeah, you nailed it. Yeah. So, this video is a little bit longer, but geez, I mean, I don't know if I have anything more to say on it. I just adored absolutely everything about this one. So that's really what I'm gonna stick to. So far from all of the songs I've heard, this one kind of blows the other ones out of the water for me personally, because it just ticks every box for how to be, you know, kind of a classy, romantic power ballad without, you know, really including something cheesy or something that feels non-authentic. It feels so true and it feels so real, and along with how everything is arranged and produced, it just hits me. I might be a little bit subjective bias, but this really hit me hard. So I'm not gonna lie on that one, and that's really all I have to say about it. So thank you, Italy, for once again providing me with something that I will absolutely listen to a million times over and over again. Now, I want to hear from everyone out there. If you're still watching the video, thank you. But leave your comments and opinions on Fai Rumore in the comment section. And this one, I just want to read everything, and I'll try to respond to everyone, really, because this one needs a discussion on my channel. I just feel like I'm obliged to do that. So thank you so much for watching. Please do leave a comment explaining your opinions on this song if you want to, and take care until the next time, which I will hope to see you again. So